Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's so nice to see you. For this week's vlog, I thought it would be very nice to show you what I eat for lunch every single day, hence the 7 days, 7 lunch ideas. I think it's something very cute, interesting, a nice format, also very relaxing in my opinion to watch. Last summer I made a 7 days, 7 dinners on my channel and I had so much fun filming it. It's so nice, I loved it so much that making a lunch version and maybe also a breakfast version in the future, it's something that I thought could be very interesting for you guys to watch. So please go ahead and enjoy me cooking 7 days straight for you. Enjoy! So for day 1 of my 7 days, 7 lunches ideas video, I decided to start with a banger, or at least a dish that I love to have and it's so easy to make yet so delicious. And I'm talking about oven cooked salmon and stir-fried bok choy. Lightly season my salmon with just olive oil, salt and pepper. Now I'm going to put it in the oven and cook for like 6 minutes at 200 degrees. So while the salmon cooks, I'm going to cut and cook also the bok choy, which, as you saw, I already washed. Is a veggie that I always eaten, but mostly outside at restaurants, not at home. I don't know why, I never actually bought it and tried to cook it myself. But since trying it quite a few months ago, I have to say that I enjoy it so much. And I also think that it's very delicious with just olive oil. Olive oil because I love to cook with olive oil. Also garlic and oyster sauce. It's the best, or the one that I love to do the most. And I also very much like bok choy because of its crunchiness. Once you stir fry it, it remains so crunchy when you eat it. That's amazing. Today I'm making a comfort food that's known throughout Italy, north to south. It's a dish that's mostly just done at home. Rarely you will find it in restaurant. And I'm talking about pasta in bianco, which is plain pasta. You can choose whatever kind and type of pasta you like more, with butter or olive oil. That's the one I'm going for because you know I love olive oil. And then Parmigiano Reggiano or Grana Padano grated on top. So it's truly the easiest but most comforting and cozy dish that you can ever have at home. And I know that it can be considered a lot of times when you're not feeling well, when you're not feeling your greatest. But you guys, believe me that this recipe can be so delicious and nice and cozy and comforting. It just has to be made with the right ingredients, with maybe some spices, with another kind of cheese as well, maybe mixing a couple of cheeses to give it that touch more, you know. But it's always delicious. Here I have all the ingredients needed for today's pasta in bianco, which is of course pasta. These are fusilli giganti. Those are so good, also because the sauce goes all in the way of the pasta swirls. So nice. Then I have Parmigiano Reggiano, blue cheese that we will mix just a tiny bit in with the grated Parmigiano here. Then I have chili, of course, salt, olive oil back there, and this is just salt that I put in the water that's almost starting to boil back there. Actually, for today's recipe, there is not much that we need to do. I'm just waiting for the water to start boiling so that I can put the pasta in. This pasta in bianco, it's so creamy, tasty and spicy. It cannot be considered a food for someone that's not feeling very well. It really should be appreciated by everyone because it's good. I mean, guys, believe me, it's good. So today I'm actually craving a sort of breakfast plate, but for lunch, of course. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Here we've got all the ingredients for my breakfast plate for lunch. So we've got 2 eggs. This is a sort of potato pancake that I'm going to cook in the air fryer. Bacon, my beloved cheddar cheese, extra mature, important, extra mature, cucumber, grapes, then we have olives, and of course oranges. So yummy, I can't wait to dive into my lunch today. In the meantime that the bacon, the eggs and also the potato pancakes are cooking, I'm just going to cut the other ingredients, which actually are just the cheddar and the cucumber. This is exactly what I wanted this morning as soon as I woke up. A plate full of eggs, potatoes, bacon, cheese, fruit and veggies. So good, I love this plate. Also, this drink here. It's basically just a mix of orange juice, blonde orange juice, sparkling water and lime juice. Today it's a gyoza day. Can't wait, can't totally wait. I'm not making them myself, I'm just cooking them, but I would very much love to try one day to make them from start to finish, because I think that they could be fairly easy apart from having to fold them, you know? That part I think will be the hardest one, but for today they are already done. We just need to cook them and also make the sauce. Here we've got all the few ingredients needed for today's recipe. So Veggie Gyoza, I never had this brand of gyoza before, but hopefully they are good. And here just the sauce ingredients, so seed oil back there, soy sauce, sriracha here, ginger, chili flakes, chives and white rice vinegar. That's it. So cute. Gyoza came out so crunchy yet so soft. Love them so much. And you also saw that after pan frying them for like 3 minutes, I just put water in the pan and not water, flour and a tiny bit of oil, just because I don't have flour at home right now. But I have to say that they came out so good, also just with water, so good. Really love them. You should try to do that at home. They're so quick if you buy, of course, the frozen ones. So quick and so tasty, and they make you feel so good. The sauce, delicious. At the end, I also added a tiny bit of oyster sauce, as you saw, because I was like, maybe it needs a little bit more of a taste. So I decided to add the oyster sauce, and it is so delicious. Love this one. I have to say that this lunch is a success too. Today is a quiche day. We will be making a quiche with kale, broccoli and a mix of very colorful cauliflowers. And of course we just need to mix everything together and put it in the oven. So very easy. Here we've got all the ingredients for today's recipe. So of course we have the veggies. I love how colorful and bright they are. Then gruyere cheese, ricotta cheese, an egg, tomatoes that I pan fried just to put on top, then the base of our quiche, and salt and pepper. That's it. The quiche in the oven at 200 degrees, and it will have to cook for at least 20 to 25 minutes depending on, of course, your oven. But I mean, you will clearly see when it is cooked and ready. This quiche, it's so perfectly cooked and so full of flavors. Delicious. You guys, for today's recipe, I'm so excited because it's something that I'm very much obsessed with, and I'm talking about Puntarelle salad. And I know that you may be asking me right now, what's Puntarelle? Because I know that Puntarelle are something very Italian that I've never saw outside of Italy. They're very known here in Italy, mostly in the Rome zone, but apart from that, I've never seen it abroad anywhere else. But it's something so delicious. I'm obsessed with this. Here they are, Puntarelle. Look how beautiful they look. These are found inside a sort of chicory. It's like a treasure that you can find inside a very particular kind of chicory that has very long and slender leaves. And generally you can buy that chicory as a whole, or you can also buy Puntarelle on its own actually. And what I love the most about this veggie here is that it is so crunchy and pairs perfectly with a potent, strong flavor dressing. The traditional dressing for Puntarelle, and also the one that I love to do always, it's very strong. It's very heavy on flavor, and it's basically with olive oil, anchovies, garlic, salt and pepper, and also white rice vinegar. That's a traditional one. I personally sometimes like to add a tiny bit of mustard too, because I think that it brings out the flavors even more. So delicious. But I know for all Italians that may be watching this video, I know that mustard, it's something more, okay? It's not traditional. If you want to try the traditional way, you can do it without mustard. If you like mustard, then add it because it's definitely delicious. Here we've got all the ingredients. So we have, of course, the puntarelle, anchovies, a garlic clove, white rice vinegar, and then of course olive oil, salt and mustard. That's it. The first thing that we need to do before prepping the salad, it's putting our puntarelle in iced water so that they can be even crispier than they actually already are. It's like, I think this one, it's a very fundamental step in the recipe. And I'd say that once they are in the cold water, to leave them at least for 30 minutes so that they can really soak in the ice. But in the meantime, we can of course go ahead and make the dressing so that once our puntarelle are crunchy and ready, also the dressing is, and we can mix everything together. Guys, I know that the dressing does have a questionable color, but believe me when I tell you that it is the best. Try it and then you'll tell me. It's too good to be true, believe me. also the dressing, it's perfect. It has this heavy taste that it's so good. Love it. Try it, guys. Believe me, try it. Day 7 of these 7 days, 7 lunch ideas. It's a very gloomy day, so I decided to make myself something that's actually kind of fresh, summery, even though we are deep in winter. So to wrap up the video, I'm going to make myself a calamari ring salad. Delicious. So let's get into it. Here we've got the ingredients, so let's start with the calamari rings, frozen calamari rings. Then we have lemon, radishes, valerian salad, that's like the base, parsley, garlic, olive oil, salt and pepper. And here I already have water that's starting to boil because we're going to put the frozen calamari in for a few minutes. So very good, tasty.